Hi everyone, I hope you're all having a great day. Today I have decided to make a video about all of my instant photos that I've been collecting over the years. I have a few cameras that I shoot on, starting with this Mini 8 Fujifilm, who unfortunately has lost its outer circle. The Instax Wide 300. This is actually the second one I've purchased because I lost my first one, my original one, while I was moving back home from BC. A one-step Polaroid land camera. The new Polaroid one-step 2. Well, I guess not super new now because they have the one-step plus or whatever. And I also have one-step 600. So those are the few cameras that I do have that I shoot my instant photos on. So the first camera I ever did buy, it was the Mini 8. I bought it when it came out a little while after, a few months, the summer of, maybe. But over the years and having moved so much, I did lose my first album that I had. I had one of these, it was one of those mint ones. It's completely gone now. As well as the 300, the wide 300. I had a big collection of photos from those, but they're missing now. So I'm starting off with showing you the ones that I took while I was in BC when I restarted making my collection. This was at a party. It's so stupid. We were drinking, playing Cards Against Humanity, and I thought it would be funny to hold up a vodka bottle to my forehead and say I'm a vodka corn. That's my fiance, Mikhail, and a friend that I'm no longer friends with. I have these 3 photos that I took. I so desperately wanted this shot. I don't know, I just thought it was super cool. I was on break, actually. I was on break from the little smoothie shop job that I had. This is the one that turned out the best. Yeah, I freaking love snails. Love snails, and I didn't realize that they had tree snails in BC when I first moved there. This was me when I first discovered that. Look how many snails I have too. Oh my god, yeah, that was a good time. I have another one here. Yeah, I didn't really think about it. I was way too close and it was dark and I put it on flash, but here's some snails. This one's straight up black. I'm really good at taking photos. This one's a picture of my sister-in-law's head. And this is what I was actually trying to get a photo of. I wish I put it on like high key or something like that. But you can just see, I can't remember which twin this was. I think it was Dylan. Dylan leaping out. So we were on the tippy top of this tree fort at this party in someone's front yard. They had a trampoline right down below. We were jumping from the tree fort onto the trampoline and like dying basically. It was terrifying, but so fun. I really love this photo. We had someone take this of us. So that's again my fiance Mikhail, and that's his little sister Autumn Holly. This was at the Rose Garden Cafe down on Lakeside. So here's another photo from a different party that we went to. That is me, obviously. That's Michaela, one of our good friends. Autumn Holly again, and either that's Dylan or Brock. So this is just a cute selfie of me and Autumn Holly feeling ourselves. We went to the beach. Well, we lived like a block away from the beach, so we were there all the time. But this is just a photo that we took of it. This one's really cute. So this is a picture of me eating a popsicle. That is our first son, Oliver. Yeah. Next couple of photos are still from Nelson. And they're just some like photography shots that I took while walking or whatever. Also, when I was living in Nelson, I didn't have a phone, so I really depended a lot on my camera to shoot pictures of like memories and stuff like that. I didn't have a phone for like the whole year I was living there. I really like this one. This is a picture of the lake. It was kind of a gloomy, overcast day. Just 2 geeses. Just 2 geese, you know, in the soccer field. Really nice photo I took of the garden while walking home. This gasoline puddle, you can see the edges of my denim jacket hanging, like beat up old shoes that I wore until they could not be worn. Next messy handful of photos are from my first trip home after not seeing my family for a long time. Here's a few of my family dinner that I went to my aunt's house. Here's the big dining table. This is an awful photo of me and my grandma. Taylor in London. Oh my god. Oops. Here's a picture of me and my cousin Taylor in London. I'm really sad that I accidentally cut some of Taylor out. That was before I got that cool selfie mirror that can clip onto the camera. Here's a picture that I took on the way home out of the car window. It's just flat horizon. I really missed flat land. And this is my, I say family home because we lived there for so long. We lived there for like 6 years, which is the longest we've ever lived anywhere. So this is our family home. I didn't want to miss it when I left because I didn't have a phone, right? So I couldn't look through my old photos. So I just depended on this kind of stuff. My great grandma playing ball with my little cousin Sawyer. My brother's hanging out in the basement. That was like our hangout spot in the old house. This was okay, so when I was taking those photos, Pokemon Go was just released and it was like such a big deal. And West Edmonton Mall had this whole setup area where you could like charge your phone and catch Pokemon. And it was a gym and they had like the gym or the team banners hung up, and me and my cousin Taylor went to our designated ones. Here's a terrible photo. I look deranged and Taylor's like half asleep. These next photos are from Capital X when me and my family went to go see the Finger 11 concert. So this is a picture of me and my little brother Brennan. Really cute. It was just storming out, so we had our hoods up and our hats on and all that stuff. It was a really good concert. You know, cool. I really like the way that turned out, actually. Bren's hair is so purple too, so purple. Oh yeah, by the way, that's Brennan and that's Logan. Those have, whoops, washi tape on the side, and that's just because like I just moved into a new place and I took all my photos off the wall instead of just taking off the washi tape. I thought I would try and preserve it so I could hang it up easier next time. So that's why that's there. Me and my mom, Jackie. Whoops. Such a cute photo. We look so much alike. It was kind of hard to take a nice shot because it was just pouring rain. This is kind of a crappy photo. It would have looked nice if it had turned out better. But it's me and my brothers standing in front of the Ferris wheel. Here's a photo of me and my great grandma. I took 2 of them. This was the first one and it turned out really bad. She was like, I wasn't ready, and smacked me in the arm. So I was like, okay, I'll take another one. So she has the one that's nice where she's like actually smiling in it. Me and my brothers went to a party. So that's Brennan, that's Logan. We were playing grounders on the top of a park. And here's 2 of Logan, Scooter, and his other friend, I can't remember his name, of posing in front of a cop car after we got chased out of a party. Yeah, that's a whole story on its own. I don't even want to get into that. That was a crazy night. Alright, so I believe that is all the ones that I have from BC, and now I will be moving on to photos when me and Mikhail moved back, or just whatever is in front of me, really. So next, I have a couple of photos from Kelsey's birthday party a few years ago. Kelsey is a close friend of mine. We went to high school together. We worked together at Second Cup. Yeah, it's a really nice photo of us. Oh, duck lips. And some stranger in the background. Yeah, I was going like, yeah. Drunk as a skunk. Here is Mikhail on his 20th birthday. Yeah, he's so cute. I don't know if you'll get mad at me for showing this, but here's a picture of him in the shower. This is the day that he first brought home Charlie, our other ferret. There's little Charlie coming down the stairs. And this is Charlie all snuggled up to him. Oh, it's still focused on me. Stop that. Look how cute. Little baby. Yep. Here's a fun picture of when me and my sister Rihanna went to Calgary for New Year's Eve. So that's my sister in the middle. That's me. Yes, I was blonde. And that's her friend. Here's from the New Year's Eve party that we went to. Had this awesome electronic violinist there. I got her to sign my photo. She was so cool. Here's a picture of the bruise I had when I crashed my bike. Yeah, that hurt like a bitch. I also have like a big scar on my arm. You can't really see it now, it's faded, but I got road rash from here all the way up to here, and it was just this massive fucking rip on my arm. It was disgusting. Yeah, don't wear sandals and ride your bike, kids. It's never a good idea. Okay, so the next assortment of photos that I have are just ones of me and friends or Mikhail. And starting off strong with a cute selfie of me and Mick. I was very, very blonde. Here is one of my childhood bestie and her puppy. Her name's Ruby and her puppy's name is Penny. One of my friends, Selena, and I. My little brother Ryan to take this picture of him and his friend Caden in the ball pit when I brought them to Galaxyland. You know, cute. From my birthday party when we had a dinner at our house. It did not turn out at all. It kind of sucks, but very faintly see all my family. Me and my sister-in-law. My brother took this photo of us. We went on a river float. Super nice. It's a little bit overcast on that side. I should have got a little bit closer, but I'm in a peacock. Me, Nick, and Shayla. It's so funny. So funny. It's just so good. Oh, here's another one of Ruby. I love this photo. Absolutely love it. It's still a cute photo, but it's not the one I wanted. It's fine. We have this photo I took of when me and my family went swimming. There's Mick, my little brother Ryan, my mummy, and Brennan and Logan are there too, right there. And who's the kid in the life jacket? This photo actually makes me super sad. It's a picture of me and my childhood best friend Ruby again, and our other best friend Megan. Megan unfortunately killed herself this year, and that's the only photo I have of her. This was Father's Day at the Royal Fork, I think. So that was last year. Jason, who is my other brother. Ryan, Jalen, or Cheyenne. Is that Cheyenne? Yeah, Cheyenne. Jalen wasn't there. This is a selfie of me and Shayla, and that's our friend Dylan. This was during a hailstorm at Marie's birthday party this year, or I guess last year now. They're in the golf court. They're in the golf cart. We were hiding, me and my sister were hiding underneath the canopy. Again, should have used high key. When will I learn how to take a photo? I don't know. So next one, although this photo is very overexposed, I really, really like it. It's a photo of me and my dear friend Shayla. It was when we went to the spray park downtown. Here's a good photo of me and my girls. Yeah, so that's Shayla, and that's Kayla. Here's a photo of me and Shayla. We went to the corn maze. This is a really cute photo that we took at the pumpkin patch. Really, really love this one. Here's a terrible photo of Shayla. I'm only gonna show you for a second, don't tell her. Lying in bed. Oh, here's a photo of Shayla, Kayla, and I. That night we randomly got invited out to Knoxville's even though I was in the middle of bleaching my hair. And I didn't have time for toner, so the top part of my head was yellow and the bottom part of my hair was blonde. Not a good look. This is a photo of Shayla and Mikhail on the bus right after I almost choked and died on a chicken nugget because she could not stop laughing at me. That's a whole story too. Shayla and Kayla when we went to the hookah lounge. Casablanca is our usual hangout spot when we don't know what else to do with ourselves. Shayla and I in my cool round mirror, which was very dirty, but still love that photo. Yeah, my hair is purple. Here's a photo of Shayla and Sean and I, who is also an old high school friend of ours. Here's a cute photo of Kayla and I. Okay, so I have two photos of these. There's Shayla doing her makeup, and here's one of Kayla doing her makeup. Kayla looks so cute in this one. I really love how all the colors turned out. Alright, so the next group of photos that I have are from when I went to Shambhala. If you don't know, Shambhala is this crazy huge music festival that we have here in Canada, and it's the shit. It's like a week-long just party. It's crazy. So this is a photo actually I did not take. It's not on my camera. This is a picture of my buddy Scott, and this girl came up to me when we were like in the middle of whoever we were seeing. Honestly, I don't even remember. It was just a blur. And she was like, oh my god, I have the same camera as you, no way. And I'm like, look, it's even the same color, that's awesome. And she's like, hey, I have like 18 packs of film, do you want to take a photo? And I'm like, yes, thank you. It was super awesome. We bonded over that. Thanks, girl, at the village. I'll never forget you. Speaking of the village, here's a photo of my sister and I on top of the village stage. Here's a photo that did not turn out at all. I got someone to take this one and they must have dicked around with the settings, and because I had it set for high key. I was not drunk enough that I forgot to set it. I actually remember setting it because I was like, shit, this is really dark. And look what happened. So it was me and my sham fam around this really cool glowing orb. And yeah, it did not turn out at all, which I'm pretty bummed about. But you know, it's fine. Things happen for a reason. This one's really good. So this is a photo of, whoops, the last day at Shambhala. This is a photo of my sham fam. It was midday, we were dying in the heat and just having a great old time at the last show. My sister brought out this big red carpet and like we did like a big walk on it as we were throwing it, and everyone was going crazy over it, and then we danced it into the ground. Literally could not even see it when we were done. Here's an awesome photo of my sisters, Scott, Marie, and Essay beside these cool giant mushrooms. I also have an awesome photo of my sister. She like stood in front of it and it's like just her silhouette. That's a good photo. Here's the very last photo I got of Sham, and it didn't really turn out the best. My sister would not hold still. And we were like in the middle of a huge fight. I don't even remember what happened. On the way out of Sham, we all got arrested. And we had to spend a night in a motel. And here's a picture of the Sham fam hanging out while we were waiting for Scotty and Marie to come back with the truck. Yep. Next up, I have a photo of little Logie. He was not doing so great. He was having a kind of a rough summer. He broke his ankle, fractured his elbow. Yeah, so that was us waiting for the train, sitting in the shade, gonna go take him to the hospital again. While me and Logan were at the hospital, super pretty. Brennan and Logan, we went to the axe hole, which is like this place where you just throw axes. Wish I changed the setting before I took the photo. Still, it turned out decent. You can kind of see what's going on. This one's from BC. Whoops. I just remembered that now. He's shooting some pool. We used to play so much pool while we were living in BC. He was a cook at one of the bars, and when I was waiting for him, usually they'd open the pool table for me, and I'd just shoot pool by myself because I had no friends until we moved to Nelson. Another nice photo. It's a photo of, in West Edmonton Mall, they have the Santa Maria boat next to the Sea Lion exhibit. So that's that. You can see at the bottom, I figured this out when I took this photo, why it was always slightly blurry on the bottom. It's because I have one of those little bunny selfie cameras for the Mini 8, and it blurs every single bottom of the photo that you take. Every photo I took with that lens on is always blurred at the bottom, and usually it's for selfies, right? So you never really notice the hair or anything, but like nice photos like this, take it off or it fucks it up. I have a random bit of weasel photos. This is Charlie. She's hanging out bed. That was before I let them out to play. This one is Bjornson. Look, his tongue is sticking out. These two photos that I took at Pride this last summer. And this was one of those the regular white framed ones, and I made it polka dot with a bunch of pens, but after a while it all rubbed together, blended, and now it just looks like this weird purpley speckly one, which still looks cool, but not what I wanted it to be. I don't know what this is, but it was just interesting. It was a all leather dude in a suit. It was like a pet play, BDSM kind of thing, I guess. I don't know. Turned out to be a cool photo. I like it. So next I have a wad of pictures of me. So here's a picture from, oh my god, do I remember what year this was? Not last Halloween, but the Halloween before that. I splurged and bought super expensive vampire fangs. They were like $50. They're like the ones that mold to your teeth. And since it was super hard to find vampire fangs, I could do that because as you can see, my teeth are fucked. This is an older photo. This was when I first learned how to use double exposure. Yeah, I was super late to the game on that, but I absolutely love that feature. Here's when I finally was happy with my blonde hair. It took so long to get it fixed, and I was like, Nick, I actually feel super pretty. Can you please take a photo of me? It's still a good photo, but it would have been cuter if it was like on the right setting, which is like kind of a theme in this whole video. Would have been a good photo if I had chosen the right setting. Here's a picture of Kiko. So Kiko's another favorite. When I first found out that she loved bubbles, and I bought this bubble gun for a photo that me and the girls were doing, and I was just like playing with it, trying to test it out, and she went ape shit over this thing. She was like attacking the bubbles and just rolling and like flipping, and it was just adorable. So I tried to take a photo of that. I have Bjornson, Kiko, and Charlie. Here's a picture of me eating some nudes from when we went to Wabaman. Would have been a great photo if it wasn't so overexposed. Would have been a good photo if only. From when I was figuring out double exposure. You can just see my eyebrows and my forehead on my bookshelf. Me, that's the same day that me and my family went swimming. It's me and Roseanne. Oh, here's an old photo. Oh my god, I threw it. Here's an old photo just of some hoarfrost on the trees, which I think is like super beautiful. From Pride of me, we went to Julio's Barrio. Yeah, it's a really good photo. My hair is such a pretty color, so long. That whole day, me and Shayla were absolutely wasted. We had such a great time. Picture of Bjorn. This one I actually wrote on it, Bjornson. Oh, there's this really pretty shot. I took this during a huge storm. You can't see, but that's what all those little dots are from. Raindrops. They weren't lights. Selfie. And like, I thought it was funny because I was wearing a Polaroid shirt and took a picture on a Fujifilm instant camera. Of me and Shayla. Shayla and I, what the fuck ever. Yeah. So we were checking out Canada's first all-natural swimming pool, Borden. Absolutely love it. I love this photo. Shayla and I. This was after we got destroyed in the mosh pit at Billy Talent. I was so drunk that day that I fell asleep standing up. This is like an underwater shot that I took of Shayla, which is super, super terrifying trying to get. But it turned out super cool. She's like plugging her nose and stuff. I think I have one that she took of me somewhere. I have those big goggles that like cover your nose, and put my camera face down in them, trying to protect them from like the waves, and shot underneath the water and got it. So this photo comes along with an amazing story, which I'm not gonna tell you, but it's such a gorgeous photo. I love it. Look at that. I almost died right after I took that photo. Absolutely terrifying, but it's such a good photo. Like look at that. All the colors turned out just so beautiful, and it's like even on both sides. He's like right center in the middle. Just such a good photo. It's definitely by far one of the best photos I have out of this whole collection. Yeah, that was absolutely terrifying though. This terribly dark photo is from Canada Day 2018. Me and my friends tried to write slut with sparklers, thinking that it would totally turn out. It did not, as you can see. And here's an okay photo. It looks pretty cool. No, sorry. So that's me. We went to the Hoodoos in Drumheller after we went to the dinosaur museum. Oh yes, here's a terrible photo. Oh, here's two terrible photos. So here's more of the Hoodoos, which is straight nothing. You can kind of see like little bits of images, but it's mostly black waste. So yeah, I tried to take a picture of the duck-billed dino, and it did not turn out at all. Oh, here's two cool photos I took of Shayla on the way there. Here's that third double exposure shot, because I was talking to her about it because I had bought her a camera for her birthday, and I was like, yeah, there's a super cool thing, I'll show you how to do it. So I showed her how to do it by taking a photo of her. Just a regular photo of her, but she looks super beautiful in. Here is an awesome photo Shayla took of me. Look at that. Such a nice photo. This was at the pond outside the Alberta Museum. Oh, not Alberta Museum, the Dino Museum. Yeah, super nice. My hair was such a beautiful color then too. The next handful of photos was from when me and my friends went to the ice castles, which is exactly what it sounds like. If you haven't been there before, it's a castle made out of ice, huge tourist attraction. And it's shot on the stained glass frames. This is just a photo of the cave entrance. Sitting on the ice throne. Shayla, Kayla, and I. Shayla and Kayla and a friend that we don't talk about anymore. Look how pretty my hair was. Lounging in ice. Oh, I thought this was the same photo, but there's two, I guess. Another photo of me sitting on the ice throne. I was so confused. I was like, what? Why is there two? But yeah. So the next little handful of photos are the last few photos that I have of Oliver, who was our ferret that passed away last year. So there's Mick with his long hair and little Ollie in his sock sweater. Absolutely precious. Here's little Ollie. This is one from when we were living in BC. And here's Ollie and his great-great-grandma. So cute. She absolutely loves the ferrets. Mick, right after I shaved his head. This is when he was getting ready to leave for the army. I also have this next set of photos from the Valentine's Day right before he left. He didn't want to take any more photos, so this is one, a double exposure. I tried to take of him sitting outside the bar. Double exposured photo of us, and then our pool game that was going on in the background, which I shouldn't have done. I kind of regret doing it now because it looks stupid. We have like balls all over our face. Here's a cute photo of him stuffing his face with spaghetti. Cute photo of him. Oh my god, whoops. Here's a cute photo of him eating some pizza. Another double exposed photo of us playing pool. I actually think that's a cool shot. I covered him in lipstick for an Instagram photo and then decided to take some more photos on this. So handsome. Totally forgot this one photo. This is from that same one where I took a picture of him in his sock, but it's our little family. I have some photos from when I went to Montreal to go see him. This was when he graduated from basic training. There's him in front of the Ferris wheel. I love this photo. So cute. Here's him when we ordered some ice cream. Of him in uniform. He wouldn't smile for any of the photos while he was in uniform. I know he's like not allowed to, but still, like, come on. A little bit, a second won't kill you. Here's a picture of him sleeping. He's so cute. At the hotel that we were staying at, they had a pool, so I was doing some exercise and he didn't want to come join me, so he just lifeguarded. 2 photos, which obviously there's a reason why I took 2 of them. This was when we went paddle boating. Really cute photo of us. Shitty photo. I tried to take a picture of them marching. Yeah. Right, so I think this is like the last few that I have for the Mini 8. This next set, it's the Postmail one. And this was from the month that he got to come home for Christmas. Us on our anniversary, we stood in front of this tinsel wall that was at the mall before we went mini golfing. This is when I broke my camera, the outer circle that I showed earlier. The ferrets knocked it over and I just took a picture of Bjorn right after to see if it would still work, and it still works. It just looks really broken. Of Mick wrapping presents and the weasels. Of Mick when we went to the bar. It was so cute. He walks up to the waitress and he was like, "We're pregnant, so what do you have that's fruity for her to drink?" Holding his face while he took a selfie. Here's when I first saw him at the, oh, god damn it. Here's a first photo of when I saw him at the airport. I brought him a rose. It turned out super whack. It was this photo I tried to take. I have no idea what happened here. I think this is like the after effects of my camera being broken. But here's him when he was driving me to work. Look how gross it is outside. Playing at the computer. Picture of him. Well, he was playing me some guitar. I have a set of photos. Where did I put it? Here there. I have a terrible set of photos from a lunch with my girls. Using my camera. I don't know what's going on with it. I'm not sure if it's actually broken because sometimes the photos turn out fine and then sometimes they turn out like this. Here's a photo where Kayla only turned up. And here's a photo when basically just Shayla and I turned out. So I kept both of them and kind of could just go like this to put us all together. This was when we went to lunch and I told them that I'm gonna be having a baby. Yeah. And here's a photo of me trying to take a selfie when I forgot how mirrors work. There's a whole bunch of photos that didn't turn out. They all have like things written on the back to say what they're from. Nice castles. No idea what happened there. It's supposed to be a family picture. Trying to take a picture of fireworks. I also have one photo on here when I was trying to take a picture of the night sky. Yeah, pretty dumb. So that is all of the instant mini photos that I have. I feel like I'm missing a few.